seen a lot of discussions about the question of risk thresholds. You don't want to put a big burden on evaluating dangerous capabilities, for example, on every piece of code or every AI. You only need to do it for the systems that have the potential of being dangerous. And for now, the best cheap way to do it is based on compute thresholds, like how much compute are you allowing, and verifying compute threshold could be done in hardware, and you could have a little part of the chip that is communicating with the other, say, nodes, and making sure that the total bandwidth of communication and the total use of compute in that set is bounded. So we could have all sorts of applications of AI, either at training time or runtime, which have some sort of limitations on compute. And if you want to do more, then maybe you need an authorization, you need more scrutiny, and so on. So it could be used to enforce regulations in a way that it's more than just a law, right? Because you actually have a hardware constraint. And it can also be used to enforce treaties. So one of the big problems people are thinking about these days on the geopolitics of AI is if eventually we agree on national regulation, how do we make sure that we're not like harming our own industry at the expense of our adversaries? And the only way around, of course, is that we sign a treaty with these people, and the treaty will not be worth much if we can't verify, right?
Oh.
So then again, like these hardware-enabled governance mechanisms could be used. Of course, that will require that only those chips that have hardware-enabled governance be built. But that's easier to check because there are not so many facilities in the world that can build those chips. So they could be inspected, like we inspect nuclear facilities, for example.